We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Knee high, he barehands it. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Standing in, Alec Bohm comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And they're runners at the corners now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Matt Moore gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Three and 0 now. Jose Martinez waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jose Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Conforto is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Brad Miller. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
At the plate now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Adam Hazley. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
1-0 home.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the 1st pitch. It's strike 1. Fouled off. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, James McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and a strike.
You know, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He's set. Here it comes. Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. McCann is off of first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 0-2 home. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box, Marcus Stroman. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line to the right side. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line, that's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1 is the count. One and one. Ball. Man.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Grounded to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
James McCann swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Too high, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby now.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count now, 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The pitcher, 0-0.
Marcus Stroman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies 0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is foul right side. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Gene Segura standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his career totals, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. From the stretch, the 1-2. 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here it is.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding in, Alec Bohm. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. Segura is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, JT Realmuto. And a bouncing ball, foul. 3 runs already home here. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Number 6.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lays off 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fly ball out toward left center field. Miller is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Pete Alonso is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gregorio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew.
Standing in, Andrew Knapp. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. Spencer Howard will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 83, Spencer Howard.
Next up for New York, James McCann. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Howard, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Peterson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Riding in once again, Adam Hazley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. Peterson, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Grounded back up the middle. And McCutcheon has himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Gene Segura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Vince Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21, Vince Velasquez.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So striding in, Brad Miller, man at first after the 2-out walk. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the left-handed.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is the right fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wide.
For the Mets, number 21, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
For the Mets, number 21, Jonathan Villar.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Dominic Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Dominic.
Swing and he pops him up, and this will land foul. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Jacob Barnes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Andrew Knapp will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Andrew Knapp.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Rhys Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7. Rhys Hoskins.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And Real Muto settles under it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So here's Albert Almora next. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Segura ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Up next to the net, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Mets leave one, still tied 3-3. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Popped up. Alonso waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto.
Leading up for the net. The right
A ball and no strikes.
Michael Conforto.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing fate.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jerry Familia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 27.
So digging in now, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The 0-1 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in, Adam Hazley. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Chopped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary Bonilla.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Aaron Luke gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 15, Aaron Luke.
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Scott Kingery.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Luke has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball in.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-0 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he's back in standing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard to third. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 2.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Settling in now, number 2. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Reined in. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Alec Bohm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On the ground to first. Can this be 2? They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 10.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Dylan Potensis answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Didi Gregorius will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded, still tied 3-3. Archie Bradley will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Ready now, Albert Almora. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Almora.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but That's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. Miller is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Mets. No change in the score. It's 3-3. 13th inning ready to begin, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Almora comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Andrew Knapp, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, right fielder Adam Hazley.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Archie Bradley.
Now batting, the pitcher, Archie Bradley.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 3-3. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Line toward the alley in left center. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to get there, and quickly the winning run is at third with 2 away.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, James McCann. Popped him up. Gregorius is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. All set to begin the 14th inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Alec Bohm. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 3-3. Tomas Nido will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3. Come on. Nido.
And that misses ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now in the box, J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way.
Too high.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Bohm has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Fastball well outside.
Count is 2-1.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, number
Here's
6.
the first pitch. Jeff McNeil is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Hit out towards second. Segura has it. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Edwin Diaz gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Number 39.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-0 delivery. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Brad Miller, and a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrew Knapp. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ball one to start the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So Jose Alvarado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Pete Alonso. Ball one. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now. Alvarado, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.